Hi, everybody. My name is Yuval Alon, and I'm an ISTDP therapist. And this is my first English video, my first video in English. So I have some, thoughts about my work as an ISTDP therapist, and I would like to share it with you. So I will start to do some videos in English when I feel that I have something that can help other people, and I hope this can start a dialogue, and I hope that this will help um, our community. So the issue that I want to talk about today is pressure on defenses. So in my work, when I try to help patients, be in touch with their feelings. So many of the times, what we see, and I think what most of you also see at your work, that patients respond with defenses. And I, what I saw in my work, that I have a tendency to, ask for feelings when defenses are in the front. So this is from Alan Abbas, that is talking about working in the front, and actually this this way of working with defenses is something that he highlighted for me in a supervision that I had with him, and I think it's very important to share it. And is when defenses are on the front, so we don't focus on feelings at all, so we work what is on the front as a guide also for us therapists to be more calm with our counter transference, because I think when we are not accurate with what is on the front, we therapists get a rise of feelings towards the patient that they're not doing their work, but actually we are not working with the front, and a lot of the time the front is defenses. So some defenses can just take care of themselves when we focus on, the goal, the task for today, and therapy, just the will, the internal problem, the working aligned, the conscience aligned. So some defenses can take care of their own, but some defenses won't, and this will be more syntonic defenses. And there, I think we need to apply pressure on defenses. And also, this is something that Davano talked about. And this is what ISTDP is all about, is pressure on defenses. So I encourage me, us, the community to do a lot more work with pressure on defenses and not go to feelings when defenses are in the front. So when defenses are in the front, the first stage, as we know, this is something that we know to do, and Patricia is talking about it, everybody's talking about it, is to first identify and clarify the defense. But when we identify and clarify the defense, I want to add to that, that the patient has to see that. It, and we know that, okay? This is things that we know, but I think are important to emphasize, so we can really work that way. Uh, so patients have to see their defenses. So I think a lot of the time we just talk about the defenses, but the patient doesn't really seize it. He just comply with us. We can say, so you're helpless now. And he will just be quiet, so now you're helpless, But this is not really helping the patient see the defense, which is a crucial step. The patient have to see the defense, and we need to take the time in order the patient to see that. So one thing is important is ask the patient, what is going on now? What do you notice is going on now? Could it be that you go helpless now? Or could it be that, you're waiting for me now? Just could it be that this behavior is hurting you right now? And this is a first step, okay? And with some patient, just clarify that, and they will see that, and then offer. So, can we join forces together and go back to the focus? And can we join forces together with this passive approach so we can get your goal. So clarify the defense and invite for a goal. It's not enough to clarify defenses if the patient doesn't have a goal. And if it is not enough, if the patients hold on to their defenses, which they do a lot of the time, so then we just stay with that. So what do you think we can do about it together? And not as a challenge, like Johannes Keating is saying, and when he's talking about the first stage of working with defenses. So not in a challenging way, but what can we do about this passivity together, you and me, in a conversational way, not in a challenging way, in a conversational way. You can, and this brings to the next stage. You don't do challenge if the patient can't see the defense, okay? Or if the patient really is stuck in the phase of just see the defense and working together with you, okay? You don't challenge a patient when he's not working together with you, unless you know he's really crystallized and there is really nothing you can do about it. But most patients aren't like that. Most patients, when you do gradual work, and you need to do graded work, sorry, you need to do graded work with the syntonic defenses. You really need to do it. So when you do the graded work with the syntonic defense, you really help them see. This is crucial. Help them see the defense in a conversational way, not in a challenging way, not in what are you feeling way, but just helping them see the defense and then working together to do something about it, working together. So working together is coming back to the focus, okay? And if that is enough to take the defense out of the way, well, good. But if it's not enough, okay, so you need to really have a conversation. So this is my point. Before you challenge anything, you need to have a conversation with the patient about her defenses, okay? So this is if you don't see any signs of feelings, of course, when there is syntonicity. But if there are signs of feelings, so of course you can go there. But if there is no signs of feelings, so defenses work so well, you need to talk about the defenses so there will some activation of the unconscious will be there. When there is activation of the unconscious, so then you can go and go back to the focus, go back to focus on feelings. But until then, just don't beat yourself up. This will be terrible for us therapists and for the patient as well. So just talk about the defense. Make sure the patient sees the defense in a conversation. Don't be like rigid about it. Just as a conversation, and see if that is enough. A lot of the time, this will be enough. If it's not enough, so you need to keep on talking about it. You need to keep on clarify that and see, okay, so what can we do about that? And a lot of the time, this will bring the rise, and then you can come in with the feelings, okay? And then if the patient really sees the defense and says, yes, I want to work on that, then you can challenge it together with him, okay? So if you don't go passive now, remember we talked about it. Like you can also say, we talked about it, if you don't go passive, right? So what feelings are coming up here? Towards me, towards your boss, or whatever. So I hope this helps about pressure on defenses when you have asyntonic defenses in the front. So see you soon, and bye-bye.